Chris here with Bucksticks, and today what we're going to go over is the Rutstik and how it works and how to use it and where to put it and all that good stuff. What we have, this is a Rutstik, and the reason the Rutstik is the way it is bushy, and it has the foot peg and it's lower to the ground than the other sticks. And the reason for that being is so that when you're putting out, and it's really made for the number 5 beads. That's the dough tarsal with 10% dough and heat. And the reason we use that is for them marking their spots and their territories when they're coming in heat. And the best way to use it, you can see here, you open it up, you drop your beads in, close it back up, and step it in the ground. Now what you want to do is you want to put these in and around your sets where you have a buck stick or a buck branch. You know, you want it probably 15, 20 feet away. I'm probably going to use multiples this year. You know, I'll put 2 or 3 of these around a set, spaced out about 20 yards apart. And what that's saying is that you have a hot dough that's in heat, and she's marking her territory and marking that she's coming into heat and she needs to be bred. Having said that, the number 5 beads, they come here like this, and we also have it in a spray. We offer it in a spray. But these are the beads, the number 5. They're not quite here yet, so within a month or so we will have them. But you know, I wanted to talk real quick about glands and urine and the communication differences between the two, and why we made the number 5 beads. And you know, a lot of guys I know use dough urine and dough and heat urine, and you know, I kind of sum it up. What I'm thinking, and to put it in perspective, is if this whole banner was the communication through glands, okay? And that all the whitetails communication is part of this one big piece. So you'd have really big pieces of, you know, you'd have forehead, you'd have interdigital, you'd have preorbital, and these are very big chunks. But then you'd also have tarsal, metatarsal, nasal, even the salivary glands. They're all very big parts of this one big piece. Now, what I want to put in perspective is urine is about that much of the piece of the pie when you're talking about urine and communication through glands and how they truly communicate. This little piece of the pie right here is a $48 million a year business, guys. And you have been buying this very small piece, but you're leaving out all the rest of the things they use to communicate. So that's why we took November doe tarsal, which you're never going to find it. It hasn't been done. We took November doe tarsal and we mixed it in with this 10% to make it a true communication that shows that these does are in heat, they're marking, and they're ready to breed. Now that, when you combine these things together, now you got something. Now you're truly communicating and you're telling these deer, what's up? I'm in heat, I'm ready to breed, and let's do this. And that buck is going to be searching and up on its feet, not just one, but you're going to get your multiples. So I hope I put that in perspective for you guys, and good luck this season. Oh, and the best thing about the Rutstik too, you won't use these until about mid-October, mid to late October. Then from there on, you're good. You can put them out, you can put them in and around your sets, leave them out, and keep refreshing them. Refresh them often. That will help. This is something a little different than the glands, and the beads are going to last. So you won't have to refresh them often, but if you're using spray, you might want to hit them every once in a while. Maybe once a week or so. So having said all that, guys, that's my spiel on the Rutstik, and we'll talk to you guys soon. If you got any questions, let us know. Thanks.